let's straighten it out. Baby, baby, let's straighten it out. We can always straighten it out. For the last 5 nights, honey, when we went to bed, oh, I could tell something just wasn't right. When you turn your back to me and covered your head, oh, you didn't even say goodnight. Now, if you're tired and don't want to be bothered, baby, say the word, I'll leave you alone. Instead of lying there crying your eyes out, honey, you and me ought to be getting it on. Let's straighten it out, baby. Let's straighten it out. We can always straighten it out. You know we can straighten it out. How in the world do you expect me to understand you, baby, when I don't even know what's wrong? But I believe we can straighten it out. Come in and lay in my arms and let me straighten it out. Talk to me, whisper to me, but straighten it out, baby.
I don't have to tell you things are bad. Everybody knows things are bad. It's a depression. Everybody's out of work or scared of losing their job. The dollar buys a nickel's worth. Banks are going bust. Shopkeepers keep a gun under the counter. Punks are running wild in the street. There's nobody anywhere who seems to know what to do, and there's no end to it. We know the air is unfit to breathe and our food is unfit to eat. We sit watching our TVs while some local newscaster tells us that today we had 15 homicides and 63 violent crimes, as if that's the way it's supposed to be. We know things are bad, worse than bad. They're crazy. It's like everything everywhere is going crazy, so we don't go out anymore. We sit in the house, and slowly the world we're living in is getting smaller, and all we say is, please, at least leave us alone in our living rooms. Let me have my toaster and my TV and my steel-belted radios, and I won't say anything. Just leave us alone. Well, I'm not going to leave you alone. I want you to get mad.
By continuing to view this transmission, you are consenting to being belittled and offended. And also, you are obligated to have a drink. We've got some new faces coming around lately. We'll investigate. We have investigated. Some friends of the channel, some sweet, sweet people we may have even looked up to when we were younger. Shouting us out. All all the good things are good and all the bad things are bad. And we're just here for the ride, so. Cheers.
The best person in the whole entire universe?
Jesus Christ.
And why Jesus Christ?
Because he died for us. He's definitely great. He's better than Satan. He definitely is the reason we all go to church, read scriptures, and so on. And whenever all of us are down, we definitely pray to him each and every day and every night before we go to bed and before we start our day.
If Jesus could see this video right now, what would you say to Jesus?
You definitely rock, Jesus. Same with the Lord and the Holy Ghost.
Who is the best person in the whole entire universe?
Jesus Christ.
And why Jesus Christ?
Because he died for us. He's definitely great. He's better than Satan.
You hear that, Josh? What do you got to say about that, buddy? Nothing. Anyway, where were we?
Bitch, you better praise God or I'ma shoot and that's on God. I ain't playing by my Lord and Savior, I'm on my job. If you ain't a Christian, I'ma stab you in the face. If it ain't about Jesus, I'ma hit you with this cane.
Jesus is the one.
Hell yeah, praise Jesus Christ, nigga. Free Palestine, free TK. It's the trap game, Abraham Lincoln, 416 bars ago. R.I.P. Betty White, she ain't dead before when she died, cause I know it's coming up. Whoa, kid it. Hey, little bitch. How you not gonna fuck on a real nigga? Yeah, I'm getting paid, still late on my bills, nigga. Yo, bitch at my crib, I just let her charge the iPhone. Ask me if these diamonds now, bitch, these some rhinestones. Armpit musty, Reeboks dusty. My show got canceled cause white folks don't trust me. Now I'm in the strip club with glue on the bottom of my shoe, nigga. That's how I'm due. Hey, I'm stealing money from these bitches. I'm hitting licks year round like it's Christmas. I got a day. Bitch, you better praise God or I'ma shoot and that's on God. I ain't playing by my Lord and Savior, I'm on my job. If you ain't a Christian, I'ma stab you in the face. If it ain't about Jesus, I'ma hit you with this cane.
Praise God. Oh my God. I feel like that's like a hood exorcism. Cheers, everyone. We have a lot to go through tonight. It's a busy week. Busy week. Of course, last week was Memorial Day. We remembered and we atoned. You know, we were insulted. We were called a buzzball. We were called people took offense to things we said. Sorry, our bads. We made up for it last week. You know, God bless you, everyone. Well, you know how we start every show, so let's do a block driver. But this time, right, usually we do the orange mango body armor. So this time we got sour apple. See how much that changes the drink combo, right? Once again, it's Hennessy, 1 part Hennessy, 1 part body armor, God's nectar. God put this on earth to cure you of many illnesses. And then ginger ale, right? We go over this every week. You should know by now. So, how's everyone's week been? Shitty, we missed you. How come you don't stream every day? I'm sorry, guys. I can't. First off, you would get sick of me. I'm sick of me. Cheers. Excuse me. Well, you know what? I'll just play this. Found this a really nice song. We'll just vibe out to this. I'll bring the volume down a little bit. How's that? There we go. So we covered that guy Big T before, right? I call him Big Y now because he has a tattoo that says Big Y on his titties. You want to see it? Oh wait, if you see the thumbnail, go to YouTube, go to Rumble, join my Discord. Let me know if you want to join the Discord. You'll see a picture of his titties that say Big Y. Imagine getting a tattoo misspelling your own nickname. But these are the types of people we're dealing with, right? And you know, I don't necessarily even hate this guy yet. I think I think what he's done so far is very stupid. The allegations made against him seem pretty serious, but you know, there's 2 sides to every story. There's 6 sides to dice, right? To one die, there's 6 sides, so who knows? But for now, we're going to examine him. He needs to be watched. Did we watch that body cam footage or did I watch that offline? I think I watched it offline. But there's body cam footage, like his mom is talking about how her and the husband are afraid of him. Apparently his dad and him got into a physical altercation. I mean, this guy sounds like the male now. So I'm shipping them. I need them to get together. Let's do this. I will put down I'll put down $200 towards getting them together somehow. We got to figure this out, everyone. Help me brainstorm, please. So help me brainstorm, please. You know, our new friend who, like, this is so great because we used to watch Salute Your Shorts as a kid, right? Andrew Ray Bauer, even though supposedly never trust a man with 3 names, right? We discussed that. Charles Lee Ray, John Wilkes Booth, the list goes on. But I give everyone the benefit of the doubt, right? If people like now, right? Everyone warned me, oh, she's this, she's that. I'm like, oh no, you know, she's playing a character. No, she's hamming it up. And look where we're at now. She unreasonably blocked me, and then I cursed her and said I was going to run her off the internet. And how long has it been since she streamed? So cheers to that, everyone. We're celebrating still. Every single second that she doesn't stream is a win for at least Jessica Meska, HRH, right? It's a win for me. What shall we go through first? You know what? Some people we're fans of, right? These are good people. Let's talk about them before we get into the ugliness. All right, the hideousness. I have a special video of her, the Hargrave, the Bane of Josh's existence. Special video of that coming up. And again, Nathan was furious when people claimed that he was fake last week. Immediate, like before I even got off air, he was messaging me. He left me voice messages, but he is heated. I don't know. He said something about lying on his name. He's gonna expose everything, whatever that means. So that's coming up later tonight. And we're just chilling. We're just vibing. You know, it's Saturday night. We're partying. Welcome to the party, everyone. Okay, so let's do this first, okay? Because someone I'm a huge fan of acknowledged me, and it feels so good. I have a video. It's one of my least viewed videos on YouTube. Let me check out the video real quick. Let me pull the video analytics up. Let's see, channel. I almost clicked my live. I'm like, oh shit, I'm live. Let's see. Videos. Okay, it's got 5 views in 2 months, right? But I don't know. I just can't help it. I love her. I'm talking, of course, Noni Solfeggio. And I cracked the code of her name, too. Apparently, Solfeggio is a... Let's look it up. Let's look it up real quick. What does Solfeggio mean? Because I found other videos, and it's like these tantric... binaural sound wave videos, right? And it's like, oh, it's gonna affect your mind, and like some of those have the words Solfeggio on them. So I've noticed that. Before we bring up her comment and check out a couple of her newer videos, and she mixes interesting topics. And it's like education. Every one of her songs is like educational, and she's just so soothing. So soothing. It's like before you know it, you're learning something. Almost hypnotic, right? Okay, whatever. Sorry, I'm getting messages from other people, from friends of the show.
The dragons have returned. It was on the news.
So here's our girl. Let me there we go. She actually just dropped this. Oh, 4 hours ago. So this is her newest video. This is Noni Solfeggio. I haven't watched this at all. It's about dragons. Like, look at that. Damn. Okay, so let's see what our girl has to say.
The dragons have returned. It was on the news. Have you heard the 2.6 million golden eggs by a volcano underwater?
Is she making this up? Scientists found millions of golden eggs in a underwater volcano. Okay, so when it's a When it's a vowel starting the word, you use the word an, like an. So millions of golden eggs in an underwater volcano. And they want us to believe they aren't dragons. Laughing face. We know better than that. Snake emoji. See what I'm saying? She has no problem talking truth to power. Okay, so she really believes these are dragon eggs, and I tend to believe her too.
A scientist.
I told you they're real.
Of course they're lying.
Duh, they are.
They said the eggs belong to Skate, but what the fudge is a skate? We must gather and prepare. Cause when the dragons hatch, they'll need riders. Get comfy in the air, we must train.
Dragon trainer step 4.
Dragons not a spitfire or planes, or trees, or houses, or people.
Wait, what are we gonna feed them? All 2 million of them.
Okay.
The dragons have returned.
What are we gonna feed them all to? There's golden eggs. There's 2 million new dragons on this in this realm. Imagine that. But how bad does she look, right? Like, she looks more like Khaleesi than the one that played her in Game of Thrones. We'll check out a couple more. I haven't even really watched many of her newer videos. Oh, this one. I think this is the one. Okay, let's check this one out first.
Florida man.
This past Tuesday, a Florida man started Florida. This is okay. She's making up word. Floridating. So I guess that's like the act of being the man from Florida, I guess. Oh, I love that shirt though. Look at that. Yo, the please use it. Okay, I'm stealing that design. Literally, I'm stealing that design. The shirt's going to be up tomorrow, I promise you. I'm literally stealing that design tonight.
And he was on the run, so he jumped into a lake.
What happened on Tuesday?
It was full of gators, he was not scared. He said, don't get in my way.
Already in activity.
The gators took a bite, they wanted lunch, but the man had other plans. He fought off the gators and swam away and came up on some land.
Of course he did.
He grabbed garden shit to break into a car, but got tased by the car.
After a gator bite.
Of course the taser didn't work, cause the gators didn't work. This man could not be stopped.
Already in front.
Until
What did I tell
he
you?
reached for his blicky, then they ended him quickly.
Has anyone figured out what's in the water in Florida? Like, what is even going
For
on
real.
there?
Oh,
Florida
Floridating, she meant. Oh, Floridating with a T, she meant. Oh, she's so cute, even though, you know, okay, never mind. Wait, here you go. So, like I said earlier, I've seen some like videos like chakra, like, you know, attuning videos, and I've seen the word solfeggio referencing like the binaural sound wave videos, right? So solfeggio frequency guide. Let's learn straight from the source. The solfeggio frequencies are powerful meditation and chakra aligning tools. Each of these frequencies is believed to affect different elements of the spirit and energies. The solfeggio tones only need to be listened to for a few minutes a day for the de-stressing effect to take place. Okay, so what she's saying is right, noni solfeggio. And I've heard hippie type like sex consultant type people use the word noni before. So I don't know, do you know what the word noni means? And while you think about if you know what the word noni means, let's go back. Oh, excuse me. Let's go back to her video.
And he was on the run, so he jumped into a lake.
What happened on Tuesday?
It was full of gators, he was not scared. He said, don't get in my way.
Floridian activity.
The gators took a bite, they wanted lunch, but the man had other plans. He He fought off the gators and swam away and came up on some land.
Of course he did.
He grabbed garden shit to break into a car, but got tased by the car.
After a gator bite.
Of course the taser didn't work, cause the gators didn't work. This man could not be stopped
Floridian stunt.
until he
Floridian
reached for
stunt.
his blicky. Then they ended him quickly.
Has anyone figured out what's in the water in Florida? Like, what is even going on there?
There was a Florida man, he was
So, you know, you're all caught up, right? Educational music videos, it's like hypnotizing, right? Solfeggio frequency music, binaural sound waves, opening up your chakras, whether you like it or not. And then the word noni refers to the feminine lady parts, as Deep put it on Kick. Cheers, Deep. Cheers, Gmar on Rumble. So I decoded her name. First off, I pronounced her name properly. Almost. Like, I thought it was Noni's Alfeggio, but the word is solfeggio. So it's Noni solfeggio. And it just fits, doesn't it? It just made sense. Just made sense with her whole vibe. So, you know, we have a one-sided relationship with her. We love her. She doesn't know we exist. Until now, right? So we get notifications, and here we go. Let's watch this video, actually. It's this one right here. I'm so excited. You know how much I love attention. But check out this video. It's actually pretty good.
The puppy was homeless. He wanted to come home with me. My mom said no, but how could I stop faith? I let him out his crate and stuffed him in my book bag. My mom made me a puppy thief at 8. I got him to his new house and fed him my best candy, and we played for 3 whole days. The little puppy, he started crying. I told my mommy, I think he's dying. She took him to the vet. He was full of candy. They pumped his stomach and put me in little kid jail. And little puppy went to a new home. I never seen him again. The end.
So everything she talks about is true. It's educational. Let's let's do this first, right? So you see my comment right here. Well, her commentary is this a safe space? Can I talk about my traumas? And then like a weeping, like crying, dramatically weeping, crying emoji. Right. So I said, thank you for sharing this. And she's like, her mom. So her mom, correct me if I'm wrong. Her mom made her into an animal thief. Her mom ordered her to steal an animal. They stole the animal, brought it back, and it was sick. Oh no, it ate a shit ton of candy. We have to watch it again. But I'm just so excited about my comment, right? We'll zoom in. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing this. I'll say it in my normal voice. Thank you for sharing this. One reply, and it is amazing. Thanks for listening, and she's still crying. Thank you. Well, we love you, Noni. We love Noni. Everyone put Noni, we love Noni in the chat. She acted, but she didn't know, though. She didn't know. So she accidentally poisoned it with candy. See, like, I love her so much. Like, literally, I've watched this video 20 times, and I have not heard that part. It literally just, I can't hear it. Let me see if I'll try to hear it this time. Maybe it's like one of those 3D images, you know, once you see it once, then it's, you know, it's easier to see it again. This is traumatic, though. You could see, like, she's literally, this is her letting something out on camera. Aw. Don't you guys just want to protect her? All right, I need to I needed to dissect this video. So cheers, cheers, cheers. You know, we love attention. She's a friend of the show now. She acknowledged our existence. We love that. See, when we're cool, we're cool. I would never show someone's Discord messages that I'm cool with, that I'm still friends with. But that's coming up later. Let's break this. I literally did not hear the part where she poisoned it with candy. It's like, I'm like, oh my God, that's so sad. Her mom made her into a thief. And then before I know it, the dog is.
The puppy was homeless. He wanted to come home with me. My mom said no, but how could I stop faith? I let him out his crate and stuffed him in my book bag. My mom made me a puppy thief at 8.
Wait, her mom told her not to. Oh, by creating the rule. Oh my God, that's some deep solfeggio right there. She is fucking 741 hertz deep in the solfeggio. Holy shit. Her mom told her no, and then she took the puppy anyway. So by creating the rule, her mom made her a thief. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm really trying to examine this video now.
I got him to his new house and fed him my best candy, and we played for 3 whole days. The little puppy, he started crying.
I see. I totally missed that part. So she fed him her, like she thought she was sharing. That was her best candy. She could have ate it, and she was being selfless and like, here, I love you. Here, have my best candy. Diabetes. Okay.
I told my mommy, I think he's dying. She took him to the vet. He was full of candy. They pumped his stomach and put me in little kid jail. And little puppy went to a new home. I never seen him again. The end.
That's so traumatizing. That's so brutal. Oh, man. So cheers. She doesn't follow us back yet. Not yet. They put me in little kid jail. I was locked up. Her mom made her into a puppy thief. Look, she's probably at the end. She's actually probably 852 hertz, but we're going to look at the solfeggio guide, okay? So I'm like, she's at least 741. That's like over here, purple, that's express. But we can go through them all. Okay. Let's see. Liberate yourself from harmful feelings of guilt and fear. Liberate the energies and enables achievement of goals. Okay, that's the first chakra. Syllable, I don't know what the syllables mean. That's too deep. I'm going to have to read further before we explain that. But anyways, the note is it's 396 hertz. Resolve and produce positive energy to bring about change. That's the second chakra, 417 hertz. I'm slurring this a little bit. It's a lot. It's a lot for me to digest right now. So the third chakra, right? Love, bring transformations and miracles into your life. That's 528 hertz. I see you writing this down right now. Okay, so the fourth chakra deals with relationship problems, family, friends, business. So this is the one Nal needs. This is the one other people need. I said I wasn't going to mention other people anymore unless I had to. So this is where I'm at. 741. Express the power of self-expression. Wow, I guessed this. Wait, express the power of self-expression, which may result in pure and stable life. I think I got it. I nailed it with that video. I think that is the 741 hertz. That's the fifth chakra express. Okay. I think that describes Noni's solfeggio really well, actually. She has a lot of self-expression. But here, what is the final chakra? The sixth chakra, 852 hertz. It's like when you're listening to this, you're like, it's like Neo in the Matrix when they're downloading jujitsu. It's like, whoa. Whoa, dude. Sixth chakra, awaken, linked to the ability to see through the illusions of your life. Fuck, I think that's the one I'm in. I think I'm just naturally chilling 852 hertz. So yeah, you know, friend of the show. We love that. Round of applause. That solfeggio stuff goes deep. I'm going to have to really start experimenting with that. So cheers, everyone. I hope everyone's doing well tonight. God bless you. I love you. And this is... do you know, if you know what this is from? I opened the show with this. But like, I remember this movie. Actually, no, what was the name of it? I'm blanking right now. I'm totally blanking right now. What was that movie? The hot chick. Right. The hot chick, right? Rob Schneider switches bodies with, like, you know, a young college chick or whatever. And then like him, like her in Rob Schneider's body, like goes up to her college friends like, it's me, Jessica. But I just I think of now when I hear that now too. Every time I hear the word Jessica. Yo, that's some deep shit. Gmar. He's definitely not viewing right now, but if Gmar was viewing right now, I'd be like, bro, Deep on Kick is talking about it's one of the biggest conspiracy theories that Rockefeller changed the hertz of music. Did you hear that, like, just playing Beethoven can, like, kill cancer cells? Anyways. All right, we're not here. Actually, we might be here to get deep. Wait, that's your name. I'm not talking about your name. We might be here to dive deep in the rabbit hole, right? Because our boy, Andrew Ray Bauer, you know, if you're in the Discord, which literally only one person, two people are, you know that I was really enjoying his live stream this week. So we watched a little bit of his stuff last week. And I was a big Nickelodeon kid back in the 90s, right? Salute Your Shorts was huge. Pete and Pete was like my favorite show, I think. All that was amazing, but I grew up watching In Living Color and you know, SNL and Mad TV, but all that was like the kid version. But man, you know what? It is actually so cool. Even though it's like we didn't really talk in person, it's so cool to get shouted out by Donkey Lips from Salute Your Shorts, Andrew Ray Bauer. It's me, Jessica. Oh my God. It's me. Okay, oh, it's in my Discord. Hold on. Let me pull up the Here, let me pull this up real quick. Listen to this really fun song that I just discovered. I'll be right back in 5 seconds. Just a reminder, by choosing to view this transmission, you are consenting fully to being offended, being belittled, being joked about. But yeah, this song is a vibe. You're also being you're out by viewing this transmission. You are also consenting to be traumatized. Some people learned that hard last week with that thirsty arm picture. Oh my god, that one gets me too. Maybe we'll view it when we get off YouTube in a little bit after the interview with Nathan coming up. Okay. So I primed this. I was talking about Donkey Lips from Salute Your Shorts, and it's like so cool to get a shout out from him. Please listen to the way he pronounces my name. I could have posted this in Discord, but I chose not to. Where are we at? Okay, right here.
It would just be putting things in the air fryer, pressing a couple of buttons, cutting some vegetables. It's not that great. What's up, Blockload Party? Special delivery, Goonies. All right. So, hey, since we were talking about cameras and I brought up my phone.
What did he say? Did you hear that? Oh my God, his fucking, I could listen to him talk forever. I could listen to him talk forever, and we might tonight. We might. You're right. Block. I kind of almost, I heard an A little bit there, but I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I'll say block. I thought he pronounced the O as an A, but block load party. Oh my God, let's hear it again. Yeah, the FYI, he was talking about like, because someone was like, oh, why don't you do some cooking streams? And he'd be like, and I can identify with this. So he'd be like, it would be me like throwing something in the air fryer, maybe cutting up a few vegetables. Yeah, let's hear it again. Block load party. That shit is hard though. That sounds powerful. That's a powerful name. Block load party. I've gotten block D party. Block load party. That's like, Man, that's a good one. You were nowhere near close, yeah. When you tried to guess, no. That's why I was like, you know what? This needs to wait. Let's hear it again. We're gonna listen to this thrice more times, okay? I'm sorry, but we need to. What kind of party it? But block load party. And we have plenty more clips from his show coming up.
It would just be putting things in the air fryer, pressing a couple of buttons, cutting some vegetables. It's not that great. What's up, block load party, special delivery, Goonies? All right, so hey.
My comment was not special delivery Goonies either. I don't know where he even said that from. No one even said that in the chat. He goes, what's up, block load party? Okay, special delivery Goonies. No one said anything about the Goonies in the chat. So, block load. I said we were going to listen to it thrice more times. Oh, wait, no, don't listen.
It would just be putting things in the air fryer.
Block load.
It's hard for me.
Block load party. It's hard. It's hard for me.
It would just be putting things in the air fryer, pressing a couple of buttons, cutting some vegetables. It's not that great. What's up, block load party, special delivery, Goonies? All right, so hey.
Okay, I'm done. Because block load party, I'm like, what? All right, last time. I just love his voice too. It just fucking, man, it's just so good, man. And just getting a shout out from someone I watched as a kid. This is great. I'm reliving my childhood.
It would just be putting things in the air fryer.
And I want to make it clear, okay? We're not making fun of him. We love him. He's a friend of the show. We love him, right? We love him. We always give people the benefit of the doubt. He pronounced all the right letters. He pronounced all the letters right.
It would just be putting things in the air fryer, pressing a couple of buttons, cutting some vegetables. It's not that great. What's up, block load party, special delivery, Goonies? All right, so hey, since we were talking about,
and it's like he heard himself because no one said anything about the Goonies in the chat. It's like he heard himself and just like fucking stumbled like Willy Wonka when he's originally coming out the factory, right? That he's like wobbling on his cane and then he's like trips over himself, but then like does like a flip and like handstand and like pops up like ta-da. He's like block load party in his head. He's like, what the fuck did I just say? Goonies, just moving on. Okay, last time. I'm sorry. I know I'm fucking obnoxious. Last time that we really are moving on.
Pressing a couple of buttons, cutting some vegetables. It's not that great. What's up, block load party, special delivery, Goonies? All right, so hey, since we were talking about cameras and I brought up my phone.
Here we go.
The other day,
okay, I stopped it. So then he starts going off talking about this camera. It's like, how do you even describe? I don't think I clipped the part where he showed it, but it's almost like it's like a handheld camera with like a ball, and the camera's like a ball on the top. And I don't think it's 360. But I think you can just kind of adjust the camera really easily and use it, attach it to your phone for live streaming and others. So he starts like talking about this thing, and you know how he is. He's like, I wish I could afford it. He's like, look, the cheap one is $60. He's like, the one that I want is this one, but that's like $350. And he's just like, it's like a kid just talking to his parents about random stuff right before Christmas, right before their birthday. You know what I mean? Yeah, he didn't say gooning. He had the he has the poster in the background for the Goonies. So I was like, I was gonna ask him if he like, was he in that? I don't remember him being in that, but no, I think he's just a huge fan of theater and not theater, but well, theater and movies in general, you know, like we all are, like a lot of us are. Yeah, he's dry begging. But that's why I kind of love him, right? So coming, oh my God, I hope I have the clip. If not, we're gonna have to go to his full live. So I did this one. What is this one?
It's hard for me to zoom because I'm alone filming myself, and it's just really.
Now that one can wait. You're gonna see that in a second. I accidentally uploaded 2 videos separately. Okay, these are the next ones. Here we go. These are shot vertically because I was recording on my phone.
Really awesome to me.
Oh, that was
Block
just
party for the Minolta Fund. Good luck, brother.
okay. So so you see it right there. So this is the camera I was talking about. This is the cheap version. The one he wants is called like Ohana or something like that. I don't know. Maybe we'll hear him say it later. But this is the Minolta, the cheap version, right? You can get a used one for like 60, 70 bucks, a used old model, right? But of course he wants the new shit. Who doesn't? But right here, you can't read it because it's too blurred out, but it says like 160, I think was the most. So he wants a Minolta, right? So I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm vibing. I'm having a good time in his chat. I'm like, you know what? Let me throw him $5. Only like 1 or 2 other people donated anything, and I think they donated like $4.99 or something. Oh, 5. So I was the 5th person to make a donation on a super chat. Yeah. So like he said, block load party, and then he just had it right the rest of the time. Thanks for reminding me to point that out. So the first time he sees my name, he's like block load party. And that's just, I guess, his lizard brain working. Right? But he gets it right. Okay, let me see. I think this clip is... So this is just so funny, right? I love giving people the benefit of the doubt, right? Like with Nal, remember? I was in her chat. I was supportive of everything she did. I just, you know, I'm rooting for you. I love you. And then they just spit in my face and they disrespect me after that. And I just love, you know what? I will gladly accept that to show who you really are. But I still love him. You know, he's not on the shit list yet. If he blocks me, he might be. Right? Everyone's subject. But as of now, he's one of my heroes, one of my mentors. That's why I'm in his chat. So here we go.
Really awesome to me. Block party for the Minolta Fund. Good luck, brother. There you go. Plus, you get an entry into my raffle. Block party.
Spoiler. This shit actually drove me fucking crazy. Spoiler. I sat in this. This was a 4-hour live stream, okay? I hopped in. He was already talking about like trying to end it. I think I'm the reason why he kept this shit going for 4 hours. He was an hour in, like, yeah, I'm probably going to end it soon. And then, you know, he displays one of my comments and goes on for like another hour. Yeah, he can't. If he sees my grandfather's picture and still blocks me, he's racist. He hates blacks. He hates Puerto Ricans, which are blacks. Okay. But anyways, okay, I'm digressing. I'm just having a good time already tonight. I really tried to start like 2 hours early, but I could only muster a half hour earlier than usual. But coming up though, Nathan, he was not happy. He was not happy that people were saying like, I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. People are saying he wasn't real, this, that, and the other. We'll find out the true story from the horse's mouth tonight. You actually hear in a few minutes, probably. But let's go back to Andrew Ray Bauer.
Really awesome to me. Block party for the Minolta Fund. Good luck, brother. There you go. Plus, you get an entry into my raffle. Block party.
Wait, did I spoil it? He never pulls a name for the raffle. This shit drove me insane, bro. I'm like, are you serious? He never even pulled a name for the raffle. But we love him. We love him. We will allow him to abuse us.
Appreciate that for the Minolta Fund. Ugh. That's awesome.
You hear him get mad. Like, he's like, ugh. Because he wasn't trying to raise money for the camera. Right? And it's kind of like Wings, right? He was trying to raise money. So he's like, I want to get weight loss surgery. So people donate a shit ton of money to him for the weight loss surgery, and he never gets it. Eventually, he got bullied into getting it, but he didn't get it at first, right? So you hear him like, ugh, fuck, he just called it the Minolta. Now everyone thinks like they have to, now I have to buy this if people donate enough money. I was trying to spend this on my bill. We'll get to the bills. Yo, the raffle drove me insane. I was there. I was fucking glued in for like 4 or 5 hours, like, and then he just ends the stream. I'm like, wait, you have a whole bucket with names in it. I should have knew something was up because only 5 people super chatted, but he had like a whole fucking jar full of names. Okay, so let's go back. Like, this is exciting.
Really awesome to me.
I'm going to speed through these next clips.
For the Minolta Fund. Good luck, brother. There you go. Plus, you get an entry into my raffle.
Thanks, man.
Block party. Appreciate that. For the Minolta Fund. Ugh.
$5.
That's
that
awesome.
means nothing
Thank you
to
so
him.
much. But YouTube takes like $1.50 out of that. But I'm just complaining to being an ass.
See? You know how hard it was for me to make... You know how hard it was for me to make room in my wallet to give this guy $5. And he's like, ugh, thanks so much. But you see it mulling in his head like the $5 shit. The $5 bothers him, right? You see it mulling in his head. He's like, thank you for the $5. Ugh. Thank you so much. But YouTube takes about $1.50, so I'm just playing around. I'm just joking. Yes. I'm like 50 Shades of Grey right now. I'm like, yes, I love this. Yes. Punish me, degrade me. Look at. I'm spending too much time on this. I'm sorry.
To me. Block party. For the Minolta Fund. Good luck, brother. There you go. Plus, you get an entry into my raffle. Block party. Appreciate that. For the Minolta Fund.
Okay, wait. Let me plug my camera back in. Hold on. Let me plug my camera. I'm having too much fun. I didn't even mute my mic anyways. That song is too good. I love that one. I just discovered that one today, right before stream. The artist is a bunch of, actually, they're Chinese letters. I can tell the difference between Chinese, Japanese, and Korean. Oh, before we go on, right? I tried the Taco Bell chicken nuggets before stream earlier today. They're pretty good. Their sauces are pretty good too. They had I had fire ranch and jalapeno honey mustard. They were both pretty good. I like the jalapeno honey mustard a little bit more, but really good. So let's get back to one of our childhood heroes, Andrew Ray Bauer, and we still love him, even though you should never trust a man with three names, right? Charles Lee Ray. That's the white black magic wizard who put his soul into the good guys doll known as Chucky. John Wilkes Booth, right? That's another one. He got, he went after Abraham Lincoln. Maybe we'll ask Nathan about what he thinks about him later. Was John Wilkes Booth a Zionist spy? Okay, so I'm drawing this clip out, but it's like I just knew it, right? I was testing the waters and I just, by his reaction, I knew it, and then he fucking said it, and I love it. Degrade me, daddy. See, this is what Phil could have, but he blocked me. Oh, wait. Oh, that's fucked up. Wait, no, I'm gonna have to look that up deep. That remind me about that if you're still here for the after show. The guy who played Chucky died this week. He was a pedo, supposedly. We had no idea. Okay. Yep. We got to investigate. Right before earlier today, I was watching these videos about Rachel Zegler also, and that bitch is going insane. Did you know she got fired from her her British Broadway debut? And then after she got fired, she got thrown out of the she snuck in and was trying to watch the rehearsals even though she wasn't allowed. That bitch is fucking crazy. Allegedly. These could be AI channels making shit up, but I mean, it seemed legit. like the producers came out, they fined her and everything. She's being fined $5 million for breaking a contract. She was fucking a wreck. She was an absolute wreck. She was doing Evita, right? So they gave her a school teacher's outfit, an old school teacher's outfit, and she sent it back and she was like, this isn't what a revolutionary would wear. What the fuck do you know about revolutionaries, bitch? Yes, a school teacher could be a revolutionary, dumbass. Revolutionaries are typically start out as normal people, but that shit just drives me insane. People getting money from Disney since they're since they're children, babies. She's been getting Disney money since she was born for whatever reason. Since we're talking about conspiracies, maybe it's the clone stuff. I'm going to have to ask Noni Solfeggio about that. Yo, her face is insane. She's probably one of the first clones, though. You could tell that chick from The Last of Us, she's one of the last clones. They had to reset the DNA after that one. They're it's not quite right. But let's send it out anyway. I'm digressing. Okay, let's finish up with Andrew Ray Bauer. I want to make sure Nathan is still up when I hit him up. So I fucking spent $5 of my hard-earned money. And this is the thanks I get, literally.
Block party for the Minolta Fund. Good luck, brother. There you go. Plus, you get an entry into my raffle. Block party. Appreciate that for the Minolta Fund. Ugh.
Ugh.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
For the Minolta fund. Ugh. I'm gonna have to buy this fucking Minolta now. Before I spend the money on food, which is what I need it for.
But YouTube takes like $1.50 out of that. But I'm just complaining to being an ass. There you go, Block Party, for the raffle at the end of today's show.
He crumples
Thank
it.
you so much.
Thank you
but
so
I'm gonna
much.
be honest, man. If you guys know
That's
of
his
any
acting
alternatives that are
capability
good
there.
or cheaply used or something like that, please, through social media or through my email, send me some information that I can look up this weekend. Because I'm gonna figure out a way to get $50 to pick up this Minolta used one.
See?
And I hope it's not a waste of $50 because I can't be wasting $50 right now.
It's gonna be a waste. It's gonna be. He's not
doing
gonna
it.
use it.
But it was
He's
made
not
in
gonna use it. It's gonna be a waste.
2022, and I hope the stabilization.
Like, see, like he's like, fuck, man. This guy made it a thing now. Now there's a fund for the Minolta. So any money I get, I need to spend on that first. So later on, there's like this guy that in his chat that like he gave him a computer. We'll watch it coming up. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on to the next clip. Maybe is this the next clip? What is this? Oh, I said like, oh, the praying emoji, like, oh, you know, no problem, bro. Like, you know, it's, you know, God bless.
But that being said, I'll end it here. I
See?
just wanted to talk about that for a little bit. Thank you guys for putting up with me.
With that being said, I'll end it here. Thank you guys for putting it. Oh, and you see me typing. Okay. With that being said, I'll end it here, right? He goes on for like 3 more hours after this. I think it's just because of me, like, so I asked him this question.
Appreciate that.
Did you ever meet Diddy?
You could use that $50 to give to your neighbor. Maybe you can make a video and you can turn that 50 into $53.
I'll just let this play out. I don't think he mentions my comment during this, but
humor.
He does later.
Sarah, no.
So he definitely has like this sad sack kind of like persona, but like, you know, there is charisma there. He plays with the chat, you know, like it's pretty fun. And if you do, like, you know, if you give him a little bit of rope, he'll take it and, you know, make something of it.
No. It's not as complicated as it sounds. You can do it.
Did you ever meet Diddy?
Stabilizer? So I wanted to see what you guys are saying. Oh, yeah, Brent. Thank you, Brent.
I
just looked up the reviews and they weren't the best. So don't know if I would trust that. But that's just me. Let me know what you got to do. I wouldn't have the money for the Osmo. Yeah, I want the Osmo.
The Osmo is like the $300 premier brand for that type of camera. The Minolta is like the knockoff. It's not really it's just a lower quality, I guess, brand, but it's like there's not that big of a difference, honestly, in quality.
Apparently it's sold out everywhere. The price went up from $600.
Oh, I'm thinking 300. So 6. Of course he wants the fucking Osmo. $600. That's why this clip is that long.
A month ago to like
I clipped this a few days ago.
Maybe because of the tariffs and everything from China. But I don't know. I'm going to pick something up this weekend. I saw some stupid little things for like $20. I literally saw some stupid carrying ones
You're
for
wasting
like $20.
money, brother.
I might pick up one of those, or I might just try to get that Minolta for 40 or $50, whatever it may be.
He does not want the Minolta. For some reason. Like, I guess I'll get the Minolta for 40, $50. This fucking guy made a fund for it. Oh. He seems so stressed out about the fucking Minolta. He'll raise money for the Osmo, buy the Minolta, and pocket the rest. I hope so. I hope he does. He deserves it.
But I don't have. I truly
He's so
don't have
stressed
the money,
out, but I
and I
really
should
don't.
be spending it. But like, if it allows me to make more videos, then that's even better.
It won't. It won't. The only reason to get that is to like make vlogs, like pre-recorded video vlogs. You're not gonna. Your life is. He's our friend. He's our friend. You know, we love you, man, but your life is kind of boring. You just kind of hang out at your house. It's the way you say things. It's the way you say things. I'm learning. I'm evolving. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay. These next ones we're going to go through quicker. Let's just watch this one real quick again.
It would just be putting things in the air fryer, pressing a couple of buttons, cutting some vegetables. It's not that great. What's up, Blockload Party? Special delivery, Goonies. All right. So, hey, since we were talking.
He said special delivery Goonies like that was my comment. It wasn't. Okay, so let's go to this next clip.
It's hard for me to zoom because I'm alone filming myself. And
I'm alone.
It's just really, really hard to zoom. Then on top of that, I got to take the card out. And I don't even know if I got a card reader anymore with these newer computers.
You can easily get an SD. Oh, this is, okay, that's why I clipped this. Oh my God. Look how okay, so you saw how thankful he was for $5, right? Now let's see how thankful he is. We'll hear the guy's name coming up. I forget his name right now. I think, the guy's name is Tunes. Tunes. That's the person that like is like giving him a bunch of money. But look how thankful he is for getting a computer from, and he should be.
It's hard for me to zoom because I'm alone filming myself. And it's just really, really hard to zoom. Then on top of that, I got to take the card out. And I don't even know if I got a card reader anymore with these newer computers that I was gifted. Thank you, Lord, and the people that hooked me up. Blessings. Or I got to hook up the cable. Then I got to download the video.
Blessings.
Then I got to convert it.
Blessings. Blessings. I love this guy. He's so cute. So what, man? By $5, he's like, oh, thank you so much. But you know, YouTube takes $2 out of that. But thank you. I'm just joking. Thank you so much. Blessings. You got to put on a parka and have like a plastic fucking tarp when you're watching his stream. Bless, just him going crazy. Blessings. I love that. All right, here's the next clip.
Focus was really funny. Everyone should check it out. Oh, thank you very much. So much, Sarah. Watch Osmo. Yeah, it's a little thing called the Osmo Pocket 3 or 2 or 1. DJI.
3 or 2 or 1.
Did I ever meet?
Like, oh, sorry. Whichever one you can afford to buy me. 3, 2, or 1.
It's hard for me to zoom because I'm alone filming. Focus was really funny. Everyone should check it out. Oh, thank you very much. So much, Sarah.
Whichever one you can afford me.
Watch Osmo. Yeah, it's a little thing called the Osmo Pocket 3 or 2 or 1 DJI. Did I ever meet Diddy? No, I have not. I have not. And again, if you guys want me to talk about a certain topic, a $5.
So, right? Did you forget he already signed off? Well, that's it for me for the night, guys. And then I commented, did you meet Diddy? And he goes on about the camera a little bit and then brings up my comment. And this right here.
Watch Osmo. Yeah, it's a little thing called the Osmo Pocket.
I had a great time in his stream, I got to be honest. For 2 hours, I was having fun.
Did I ever meet Diddy? No, I have not. I have not. And again, if you guys want me to talk about a certain topic, a $5 super chat, we'll get that done because you guys
I gave a $5 super chat.
Show. So for a specific topic, if you want me to talk about,
Did you hear that? I love it. For a perfect topic. Let's bring that back a sec. Oh, God.
Focus was really funny. A $5 super chat, we'll get that done because you guys control the topics on today's show. So for a specific topic, if you want me to talk about.
A specific topic. I love this guy. He's so cute. Why did he just use F's there? There was an error sending my message. Let me reload the kick chat. Specific topic. Oh my God, it wants me to re-sign into Kick. Hold on. Log in.
You know, I'm asking for super chats because you guys see I'm trying to, first off, pay my bills. I'm actually like $500 short.
Oh, this is good right here. This is the sob story. This is the Gil.
The following month. Focus was really funny. Everyone should check it out. Oh, thank you very much. So much, Sarah. Watch Osmo. Yeah, it's a little thing called the Osmo Pocket 3 or 2 or 1 DJI. Did I ever meet Diddy? No, I have not. I have not. And again, if you guys want me to talk about a certain topic, a $5 super chat, we'll get that done because you guys control the topics on today's show. So for a specific topic, if you want.
For a specific topic. Okay. Specific topic. That's going to be the name of the next stream. But besides that, to his, you know, he actually went on like this crazy, you know, he watched the video. I think he had it planned out already, but like, you know, Leonardo DiCaprio, he brings up like, I know how to feed this guy though, because I had seen a few clips of him earlier. So let me power through the rest of these, but this is, if you have a specific topic, you know, just super chat me $5. You guys control it. Like the stream has changed what it was like 20 times until now. He was supposed to end it already like fucking half an hour before this.
Want me to talk about? You know, I'm asking for super chats because you guys see I'm trying to, first off, pay my bills. I'm actually like $500 short.
I wish I had more than $5 to send him. I really do.
And bills, and the following month, I'm like $500 short.
Wait, he's $500 short from his rent and bills. Not this month's rent and bills, but like next month's. Like, he deserves it. He deserves it. Yo, how much you think it is to get him on the show? If it is less than $100, I'll do it. But I feel like, you know, he could at least ask $500 to do a show for 30 minutes. Like, you know, he was a name. Like, there's nostalgia there. It would bring people to the channel. I don't know. Maybe I should start with Darth Ami first and maybe Noni Solfeggio.
So I already know 2 months ahead of time I'm $500 short, so I got to make up that $500.
Just $500 short for next
Not for my rent,
month's,
but like for all my bills
rent and bills.
But yeah, it is what it is. But hey, let's watch this video. And I know a lot of you guys want me to talk about the Nick Rekieta Dabbleverse stuff, and we'll do that maybe toward the end of the show. And we're going to talk about Whippets and the perils of that.
That's another thing, right? King Cobra JFS. Right? King Cobra JFS is synonymous with Whippets, right? He played a whole video that was explaining like scientifically, like what happens to your brain, like how your brain cells are killed and blah, blah, blah from Whippets. And I was like, man, I got to play this whole fucking thing. But we're running short on time. I got to hurry the fuck up. I got to give Nathan a call here in like 15 minutes. So let's zoom through the rest of these clips. Let's zoom through them.
Is Leonardo to me? I'm pretty sure it's this video, if I'm mistaken. But speaking of...
So, God, I really do have to stop fucking pausing so much. I really do. People are right about me. Because right when I'm about to explain, like, oh, yeah, so I brought up Diddy, and then now he's talking about this. Here you go.
Is Leonardo to me?
I'm just going to refill my drink. I'm muting myself.
But Speaking of Diddy and the parties, somebody questioned, is Leonardo DiCaprio a victim? Was Leonardo DiCaprio a victim of the Hollywood system and the PDF files and everything else that's going on as a young actor? Well, a lot of you know that I grew up and hung out with Leo on many different occasions. And
Best
I worked
friends.
with a director, a Brian Peck director, that was working on Growing Pains with Leonardo DiCaprio.
I'm hooked, right? I'm like, oh shit, like his stream was actually pretty fucking good. I like, the only thing is if he would stop the begging, like don't ask for money. I mean, once in a while, I guess it's okay, but like for me personally, I could never. It would feel fucking too weird. Like I could ask family members to borrow money, but if I have to do that, I still feel fucking fucked up. But man, it's just so natural for him. It just flows from his mouth. Like my bills are fucking. All right.
Just now that I'm thinking
I'm
about
refilling my
some
drink.
of
I'm
the
muting myself.
adventures and the stories, and I'm starting to remember a lot of little people from their experiences, but just now that I'm thinking about some of the adventures and the stories, and I'm starting to remember a lot of little things. And Leo kind of taught me that a pager could be used for vibration to make your pee-pee feel good. He's like, hey, Michael, put it on vibrate mode. Put your pager on vibrate mode and put it down your pants. It's a good feeling. Maybe that was just a joke or something, but
it worked.
Just interesting experiences.
Just interesting experiences. I love this guy. He's just so open and honest, and that's what we love. So it's like there is a lolcow aspect here, but there kind of isn't, right? Like somehow he's not smug. Even though, you know, I'm his whipping boy and it's like I only donated $5 and YouTube takes it, you know, I'm his whipping boy, but like still, like he didn't even do that in a smug way, you know, like there's a good heart there. You know what I mean? But yeah, there's a lot of insider info on this whole stream. I dragged some out of it. So I had seen a clip of him talking about, you know, I have a video about how Nal is like Clarissa Explains It All. If she never left her parents' house, never could keep a man her whole life, everyone just doubted her and kept her down. And her whole life, things just dropped and started dripping on her feet and just, you know, right. But Melissa Joan Hart plays Clarissa Explains It All. And I saw like a clip. Did I bring it up here?
I appreciate that. All right.
I'm going to try to speed through the rest of this.
Block Party. Oh, shit. Melissa Joan Hart was cast in a grandma role?
This is a fact, right? I saw it on Instagram. It was saying, oh, shit, for the first time, Melissa Joan Hart is being cast in a grandma role. And it's like, wow, you should feel old if you grew up with her the way I did. I do feel old. But look at this, brother. He's like, oh, shit. Melissa, I knew he was going to put this up. From well, you'll see. But he's like, oh shit, like the Rizzler, like.
Chip, and I appreciate that. All right.
Watch. Hold on a sec. I'm
Block
sorry.
Party.
I said I was gonna mix a drink, so I poured the liquor in there, and I didn't pour anything else, and I took a sip of it. I'm like, oh shit. That was a half a shot right there. Let me finish making my drink. I need to mute my fucking mic. I talk too fucking much. I talk so much people can't even chat. It's crazy.
Friendship, and I appreciate that. All right. Block Party. Oh shit. Melissa Joan Hart was cast in a grandma role? Was she fucking really? I'm gonna dye my hair probably in the next couple days. I'm gonna dye it brown because I look like a.
Okay, I'm trying to get him to dye. Oh well, I think I talked about it last week, right? I was like, I'm trying to get him to dye his hair. I commented, I was like, bro, you would look badass like Snake Plissken from Escape to New York and Escape from LA. You would look badass like that if you dyed your beard. I need him to dye his beard brown. It doesn't matter, brown or black. It's gonna look so fucking amazing. We need him to do that. Please go into his lives, be like, bro, you should dye your beard. And then let's start a beard dye donation fund. Force him to spend his money. Force him to spend his money in nonsensical ways. I knew this was gonna get him. And then he goes on for like an hour and a half, starts showing pictures from back in the day. Oh, I have a good picture coming up.
All right.
Black with green roots.
Block party. Oh shit. Melissa Joan
It's
Hart
me,
was cast
Jessica.
in a grandma role? Was she fucking really? I'm gonna dye my hair probably in the next couple days. I'm gonna dye it brown because I look like a grandpa. Damn. Melissa was basically like my first girlfriend.
See?
You know, we didn't do anything bad. We held hands. I got pictures somewhere on
Bad? Why would you do anything bad?
Let me see if I can go find that picture right now while we're just hanging out. Do I have my
Joshing. See? I got him on a whole tangent. You went off for like an hour and 40 minutes showing him like Golden Globes pictures. This is so amazing. I'm sorry. I'm getting too happy with this. I haven't even gotten into the whole point of the show tonight, but I did say we're going to start out. We're talking about friends of the shows. Andrew Ray Bauer. Is it Ray Bauer? I think it is. Charles Lee. That's what reminded me of Charles Lee Ray. Let me finish my block driver real quick. And again, tonight, you know, the block driver. The block driver is made using Body Armor health drink. It's like coconut water. It's like Gatorade mixed with coconut water. But tonight we're using lemon lime instead of the orange mango that we typically use for the block driver. And this might be the block margarita. I'm calling it the block margarita. Mix it with some ice. I know, guys, you're so fucking done with this stuff.
Omar and his girlfriend at the time. He has a child now, and he's with a snow bunny. Which I don't have a problem with. I'm just making a stupid joke.
Oh my god, I love this guy. His fucking a blockarita. Deep coined that blockarita. It's the same as a block driver, but it's using the lemon lime body armor. Oh my god, I love this clip. Because earlier, like, you know, he was talking about, he went through these pictures like 3 times. Look how cute. Look how cute he is. He's like, oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. I got black friends. I got black friends. I got black friends, everybody. Yo, the funniest thing is that when I didn't clip this, but when he first referred to him, he was like, Cuba. He does look like Cuba Gooding Jr. here. But just like, he called him Cuba at first, but like, he's like, Cuba. Oh my God, I'm sorry. And he didn't remember his name at first, but then he remembered. He's like, oh, Omar. Omar's married to a snow bunny.
Omar and his girlfriend at the time.
Deep's a snow bunny?
He has a child now, and he's with a snow bunny.
Are you married to Omar?
I'm just making a stupid joke.
I'm just making a stupid joke. Okay, I'm powering through these. Let's keep going. Spilling my drink all over myself. Oh God, hold on 1 second. I don't know what's going on with this. Let me close that. Reopen it. I think I broke Discord. Okay, I think I broke Discord. Hold on. Oh, okay. Here we go. Okay. I don't know if I clipped what he said here. You see me like wiping my fucking Viking beard? I don't know if I clipped what he said here, but this is the picture he showed. And look at the joy in his face, right? So I brought up Melissa Joan Hart, and he goes through all these pictures of an award ceremony he went through as a teen. It's so cute. We love Andrew. He is a friend of the show. We hope he comes on the show and we can just shoot the shit. We love this guy. I feel like it's going to cost me at least 500, right? Like if I was him, I would charge 1,000. Just being honest. So I'm like, damn, bro, if this shit costs me $500, I don't know if I can afford this. You know, I mean, I'm almost late on my bills from 5 months from now. So it's like, I don't know if I can afford 250. Would it be worth 250 for me though? Like, I'm not getting any of this money back. I could take 250 to the massage parlor and have a foursome. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just joking. It would be more than 250. Yeah, 250. Okay. Under 100 would be perfect. Under 100. $60 would be ideal. I would pay him $60 right now to be on the show tomorrow. 250, I'm like, okay, but we're going to have to wait until the 15th. Okay, I'm tripping. But look how fucking in love he is still. The Melissa Joan Hart thing is probably the one thing that does make him a lol cow. But look at her hand though. She has like weird. Oh, excuse me. Let's observe her. So, oh, you know what? Her right hand sort of is like kind of almost going towards his. Like where the left one is definitely like T-Rex, like the right hand looks like it's doing something. But right now it doesn't really look like much because her face, like she's. This must have been the night that they held hands and she became his first girlfriend. I don't know why this is just a screenshot.
Situation. I might talk about that for a few minutes if anybody's interested. But I wanted to talk about Whippets.
I'm gonna skip through.
I have some stories with Whippets that's really, really scary. And we're gonna watch the video, the Nitrous Nick, Keanu.
Okay, so if you want to watch the video, you can go to his live. This is a 16-minute long. I think like 2 around here. There might have been something. There might have been something that I wanted to clip.
You guys come back if you entertain me. We can do that again.
I'll remind you, he already ended the show once that I clipped. He ended the show twice before I clipped this. Like I just didn't clip the second time. He ended the show.
Some other stuff, but I don't know if I have that many celeb photos or photos from my childhood.
Yeah, he went through the photos for like an hour. And he was like, what do you guys want? Do you guys want, like, that's like the DSP in him. He's like, so, he's like putting up polls like, do you guys want this? Do you guys want that? It's like, oh, we want more memories. And he's like, fuck. I literally just showed you all of my memories. All of my memories were that one fucking, and then also the Leo story where he taught him how to vibrate his PP.
Really available because I lost a hard drive with so many personal stuff, man. I know I got some like ex-girlfriend photos and stuff like that, you know, going to Raider games and stuff like that, going to some nightclubs when I'm like in my 20s. I got a lot of pictures of that. But if you guys would like to see some more photos or adventures like that, let me know. But I'm afraid, I get nervous about showing, because do you technically need permission to show personal photos at an event?
You're good, bro. And they're public figures.
They're not
it
of a
doesn't
bad
matter.
nature.
You never
They're just
signed
like
an NDA. It doesn't
posting
matter,
photos.
brother.
Like with the whole Keanu Thompson, I'm not Keanu, the Hackamania and the stuff
Keanu,
in
that
the
reminds me.
Dabbleverse,
Okay.
I start to think to myself, do you need permission? I don't know. It's like a slippery slope, you know?
Right. So here he is trying to come to terms with the fact that he's using other people's stuff and like things that he's been in with other people for content. And this is something I find myself into also, right? At what point is it like, actually, we talked about this a few weeks ago with now false copyright striking people, right? It's like what makes what makes it okay to copyright. So of course he's like, he wants to stop the people from making fun of him, but at the same time he wants to be able to show pictures of his childhood to, yeah, he's obsessed with the Dabbleverse. Well, I don't know. Are you up to like, I guess Nick Recchietta is, it's so stupid. The Dabbleverse doesn't exist. It's so fucking dumb. It was like a Reddit making fun of Stuttering John from Howard Stern, which I grew up with Howard Stern. So I'm kind of into the Stuttering John shit because like I grew up with Howard Stern. I remember Stuttering John from the show, and it's funny to see where he's at now, you know, and but like they making up a name for, I don't know. I've always been like, making up a name for shit is so lame, you know, but he's really into the Dabbleverse shit. Yeah, he's really into that. I want to do some shit making fun of the Dabbleverse guys, like that guy that runs the Who Are These podcasts. You know, I have a lot of respect for what he's done on YouTube, and like he kind of, but like there's some shit, it's like he's kind of easy to make fun of sometimes, and the way he like shits on these other people, it's just a little bit smug, you know. The smugness is what I don't like. I don't know the Mud Shark. I'm Stuttering John calls him Lady K. The guy's name is Carl. So I guess this dude started his channel using like this Reddit making fun of Stuttering John. It's like everything this guy does, like none of it he's made up himself. Okay, I'm turning into a lolcow right now. I need to move on.
Oh, I'm a stupid moron lolcow. What are you? Wow.
I did not even plan that. I did not, but look at this. I meant to play this earlier, actually.
Oh, I'm a stupid moron lolcow. What are you? Wow.
Okay, so remember I had a fantasy about making a movie about lolcows, and it would be like, you know, the lolcow is like trying to kill their troll. You know what I mean? I need to hire Donkey Lips, needs to be the lead. Donkey Lips needs to play Cyrax. One more time, and then we're going to take a break.
Oh, I'm a stupid moron lolcow. What are you? Wow.
We're going to take a quick break. Go smoke a cigarette. Go boot up some black tar heroin. I want to get into Zins. I can't smoke cigarettes anymore. We'll talk about it when I get back. Cheers. Electrocutioner news coming up also.
Forget They say that I'm crazy. I say look at you. Who gave up the Luciferian sick? Point of view now into the kingdom. And don't be late. The next level of our existence is past. Heaven's gate. Heaven's gate. The end is near. Heaven's gate. Go. Give us what we deserve. Eternal life. For what if we are? Everything. The end is near. Everything.
Daphne, you are too much in a haste. Take your hands from around my waist. Darling, you may say I'm acting crude, but I'm really not in the mood. I want to smoke a cigarette first. Smoke a cigarette first. Before you begin with your pinching and biting and squeezing and tickling, smoke a cigarette first. Smoke a cigarette first. This stupidity is driving me crazy. Sweetheart, well, you should realize that a sleep is still in my eyes. And love, the only thing to get me set is to light me a cigarette. I want to smoke a cigarette first. Smoke a cigarette first. Before you begin with your pinching and biting and squeezing and tickling, smoke a cigarette first. Smoke a cigarette first. This stupidity is driving me crazy.
Sound mind made the beat.
All your pretenders are nothing but fake. In the heat of the moment, I'm watching you break. I'm watching you crumble and put on a plate. I eat you for dinner like lobster steak. This is an anthem for all of my segments. The face of society, purely enigma. I'm knocking down boys word. I don't need a sword to go ruffle your feathers. Ain't another card that I'm obviously clever. But none y'all ask, speak on my level. Fucking little box, I refuse to fit in. I stand on the top while I grin at the wind. Knocking me off is considered a sin. I'll murder you twice for all your friends. Don't fuck with a Sigma. Don't fuck with a Sigma. At the end of the day, on the one that just said, don't fuck with a Sigma. I'm always an uptown alpha. I don't need a pack, but just bitch, I am tougher. Societal pressures are nothing to me. I broke up my chains and now I am free. In a league of my own, I have zero competitors. Sheeple will hate cause I'm built like a predator. Step up to me like you're more than an equal. You don't even matter, you either a fecal. Don't seem to manage the fact that you're average. Yeah, don't test a maverick, you must have brain damage. I'm warning you don't want to do this, yeah, I do not fight. I go for the kill if you value your life. I'm sure that you will. Back down for this line, let's make a new deal. Don't fuck with a Sigma. Don't fuck with a Sigma. Let's play some chicken and seas committed. Don't fuck with a Sigma. I gotta put an end on the enemy. I hit him in the head to the dawn and an epiphany. I'm going homicidal like a murder to the first degree. And never turn your back when you were standing right in front of me. I can see your weakness like a winter to your soul. And all your insecurities, the story never told. My lines are very clear, so you can call me bold. And I'm up in the ante, so you cannot fold. Don't fuck with a Sigma. Don't fuck with a Sigma. You all can get back cause your life is just spent. Don't fuck with a Sigma.
If you want to be happy living a king's life, never make a pretty woman your wife. If you want to be happy living a king's life, never make a pretty woman your wife. All you got to do is just as I say, then you will be jolly, merry and gay. Therefore, from a logical point of view, always marry a woman uglier than you. A pretty woman makes her husband look small, and very often cause him downfall. As soon as she married her, and then she start to do the things that would break his heart. And when you really think she belongs to you, she is calling somebody else to do. Therefore, from a logical point of view, always marry a woman uglier than you. Meals on time, and very often a peace of mind. At nights when you lie in your cozy bed, she will coax, caress you and scratch your head. That night she wouldn't leave you at all. I mean, as man you will have to ball. Therefore, from a logical point of view, always marry a woman uglier than you. Well, if you make an ugly woman your wife, you would be happy for all your life. She will do the things in a funny way, to give the neighbors bad things to say. She wouldn't give herself to Peter and Paul, to let her husband down, no, not at all. So from a logical point of view, always marry a woman uglier than you. Not me at all. With a beautiful woman, they let you down anytime, any place, anywhere. Ugly woman for me. Yes, you men out there who look at the beautiful women and think that's it, I have an ugly woman and she is very faithful to me.
Or is she? Or is she, right? So he has an ugly woman that's very faithful to him. But allegedly, there's a very, 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 very ugly woman that is not faithful. And allegedly, that's Jessica Boyle, otherwise known as Naked and Laughing, better known as Saggin' and Naggin'. Right. She's been caught lying before, caught lying again. Oh my God. That picture is fucking scary. Look at how little her teeth are. Oh my God. Look at her fucking teeth. Oh my gosh. Okay. One day we'll catch her telling the truth. One day. Very ugly, very unfaithful, you're saying. Oh my God. Allegedly. Right? And if you're unfaithful to one person, I can only assume you've been unfaithful to every person. Deep saying it's the tongue for me. So the picture I'm showing is from a video. I only watched the video once. I can't watch it again. It was so gross. But for Deep, the tongue for her in the video is scary. Oh wait, no, the picture right there, that tongue you're talking about? Oh yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. I couldn't get past the eye. First off, the eyes stopped me. And then the teeth, I'm done. At the teeth, I'm done. But yeah, the tongue is like, why does it take up her whole mouth? Her tongue is swollen because of the, the dead cat dander in her and her parents' hoarding den. Ew, I didn't even notice the tongue till you said something. Now I'm fucked up about that. Oh wait, I didn't have this is what I'm looking at while I was talking to you. I was going like this. I'm like, oh, the tongue. Oh, okay. The teeth kill me though. Little mouse teeth. She's like an old little mouse lady. So blah, blah, blah. You already know the story. We cursed her. She can't stream anymore. Last week we went over her former friend finally standing up for themselves. Sally, Bad Penny, we love you. Thank you for finally standing up for yourself. She finally started spilling some tea. Something about I'm not going to say their real names. I'm not going to show this, but something about Nal sending them a skull, wear gloves, enjoy the tarot cards. What the fuck are y'all doing? And then this is honestly, this really is the most sentimental Nal could ever get with anyone on the planet. And Sally experienced it. And here it is. This is the most loving thing she could ever do for anyone, is send them her autograph. Yes, everyone. That's how she treats her friends. Yes. If you're her true deep friend, you'll get an autograph, a few months before the fallout, and you get doxxed. So be prepared. Sally claimed a bunch of crazy shit. I don't even know how. Can anyone even check if any of this is true? She claimed, every single package Nal got, she would send to Sally. I keep wanting to say where everyone is at. Like one person is in one state, the other person's in a different state, but not too far. I'm all the way over here in a different dimension from these people, in different realm of existence, right? I'm with you guys. That is kind of cute though. She has a Nal autograph, I would spend $5 on that. I'm digressing. I forgot where I was going with that. So yeah, so Sally's claimed a bunch of crazy shit. She has something for this. Now sent her apparently a skull with tarot cards. I'm trying not to like show the Discord people stuff as much, so I have a bunch of screenshots, but I'm not going to show anything. I was demodded from HRH's channel, so I don't know if that had something to do. I'm going to email her tomorrow and check. Like, please, I don't have any power. I don't have any sort of thing I'm in control of my life. Please just make me a mod so I have something I can control. This one is so hard, right? Because I love this joke. I love this meme. I love this picture. But it just doesn't make sense when I Photoshop Now's face into it. Right? This is the garbage lady from the labyrinth. She's meant to entice you and just you get comfortable like a spider, right? You get comfortable and you just kind of hang out in the web, right? But the web is all of her things, all of her hoard, all of her trash, all of her garbage. I will ban you right now. Doug Slug, that's going to be worth something after Now's charged with murder. Listen, you don't talk about Now that way, okay? But I don't know, like it just doesn't make sense, right? Like I photoshopped her face in there. It just still doesn't make sense. This makes more sense than any other edit of this picture I've made before. But yeah, this is like, the joke with this is like, oh, like, what do lesbians bring on the first date? A moving truck. Like that's the joke. That's like a LGBT joke you guys might not get. Cheers, Doug Slug. Cheers, Deep. Okay, I have to unpin your Blockarita message. Never ban Doug Slug. We love them. Okay. I'm not going to ban anyone. I just like to say I am. I just like to feel power and say, welcome to ban world. But yeah, this is the garbage lady from the movie The Labyrinth. And like just the open doors here too give me the vibe, you know. Let's see. What else do I have here? Oh, I have this guy, but I'll play that later. I have some Thai stuff. We might have to do that on Rumble. Okay, you know what? I'll play this. I hope I'm not stepping on anyone's toes. But I'll play this. So allegedly, okay, so Nathan is coming up. Actually, let me check on that. Oh, fuck. Okay, there we go. Let me check on that, actually. Oh, yeah. Yep, Nathan is coming up in a few minutes. Here we go. Cheers, cheers. Smoke them if you got them. Shoot them if you got them. What do you call it when you drink water really fast? Do that if you got water. Okay, so this is last week. I'm not going to do the video again of Now's Hoard. I've watched that video like 3 weeks in a row. Allegedly, this is part of the altercation that night that Now got the Taco Bell of somehow her 70-year-old dad roundhouse kicked the Taco Bell off of the top of her head. What was the bag doing on top of her head, right? We speculated she must have been taunting her family like, you guys talk shit about you know, YouTube, but look, haha, someone bought this for me. And she's like, haha, haha. And then her dad went Chuck Norris, roundhouse kicked the shit off the top of her head. And then he tore my glasses in half. He took her glasses and tore them in half like a piece of paper, like a piece of loose leaf. Sally says it's even worse than we can imagine, referring to the horde. Deep is saying over on Kick. And Doug Slug definitely remembers the glasses being torn. Allegedly, this is what started that whole night. There's no sound, which bothers me. There's no sound, but here we go. I don't even know if I should play this, honestly. Guys, you know what? I don't know if I should play this. I feel like I'm stepping on people's toes. I feel like this is what got me demodded. I want to be a mod again. Let me know if you guys want to see the video. I'm taking my camera off until you guys donate $1,000. Stop donating so much money. Stop. Oh, fuck. Okay. All right. You guys donated the $1,000. That's so annoying. You guys need to stop giving me money. Deep Example alone donated $750. Gmar donated $800 after that. We surpassed the $1,000. This is ridiculous. You guys need to get lives. You know, YouTube takes a huge percentage of super chats, okay? So you guys should tip me, PayPal me. Anyways, let's watch our queen. Allegedly, this is the altercation in the laundry room. No sound, by the way. I'm in here trying to get my laundry. I'm changing into my clean clothes. I'm in my bra. Why do you keep trying to see me naked, you freak? Fuck you. Get out of my house. I hate you. I fucking despise you. What are you gonna do with your life? The middle finger, and then he's pointing regular fingers. Her goiter. Let's examine this goiter. That's her Adam's watermelon, right? She doesn't have an Adam's apple. That's like the size of a watermelon. It's the size. She has an Adam's grapefruit. It's the size of a grapefruit. Oh God, my bad. Okay, I accidentally opened side quest and now it won't exit. Ugh. God, I wish there was sound for this. I cannot believe it. You had one fucking job, Sally. You had one job. We're going to rewatch this a couple more times. So this is what sparked her parents to like really get in her ass and make her get off the internet. This night. Of course, she streamed a little bit after this night, but she streamed a little bit after that night. You know, she introduced Nathan a couple days later. And that's who we have coming up here in less than 10 minutes. We're going to take a quick break. I'm going to make sure he is where he needs to be, and then we're going to bring him on. We love him. He's a friend of the show. So let's before we go, let's check out Deep Example's comment on Kick. Deep saying she has her clothes on. And she said she was naked in there when he came in, and that's what started the fight. Yep. She lied about that. She lies about everything. It's insane. Every fucking thing she lies about. So what do we believe? I just love how her dad busts in and it looks like he's like, fuck you. Fuck. You're the reason why I can't retire in happiness. Fuck you. So Yeah, that shit destroys me. She said she was naked, and like I remember that night in Jessica Meska's chat, we were talking, we were like, wait, was that just Meska's chat? We were in there like, why would she be naked in the laundry room, like in a common area? That shit makes no sense. But we've seen her before in the past. Like her dad busted in on her when she's running the water for like 8 hours straight. Like if your kid is running the water for 8 hours straight, like what are they doing in there? You know, and you're paying for it. She's not paying a dime to live there. So he busted in like, what are you doing with your life? Cheers, HRH. So let me go get in contact with Nathan, make sure he's on the line, and maybe we'll come back.
If you want to be happy living a king's life, never make a pretty woman your wife. If you want to be happy living a king's life, never make a pretty woman your wife. All you got to do is just as I say, then you will be jolly, merry and gay. Therefore, from a logical point of view, always marry a woman uglier than you. A pretty woman makes her husband look small, and very often cause him downfall. As soon as she married her, and then she start to do the things that would break his heart. And when you really think she belongs to you, she is calling somebody else to do. Therefore, from a logical point of view, always marry a woman uglier than you. On time, and very often a peace of mind. At nights when you lie in your cozy bed, she will coax, caress you and scratch your head. That night she wouldn't leave you at all. I mean, as man you will have to ball. Therefore, from a logical point of view, always marry a woman uglier than you. Well, if you make an ugly woman your wife, you would be happy for all your life. She will do the things in a funny way, to give the neighbors bad things to say. She wouldn't give herself to Peter and Paul, to let her husband down, no, not at all. So from a logical point of view, always marry a woman uglier than you. Not me at all. With a beautiful woman, they let you down anytime, any place, anywhere. An ugly woman for me. Yes, you men out there who look at the beautiful women and think that's it, I have an ugly woman, and she is very faithful to me.
So it was darker, 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 in a big green park. I felt like a king up on that throne. rightfully. I was lying in the center of a cemetery. You talk about run. I nearly burst me head. Run. The living running from the dead. Run. I do say don't run, my lad. Run. Come let us play a game of cards. Run. So well it's now I'm running for true. My foot struck in a mango root. Run. I fall down inside a tomb. Run. And then I woke up with this zoom too. What have me said? I'm really mad. I was just about to start a little romance with my sweetheart. I kiss her twice, just feeling nice. I heard a voice said, Mr. You brave. You're taking your girlfriend on top of my grave. You talk about run. I nearly burst me head. Run. The living running from the dead. I go say, don't run, my lad. Come let us play a game of cards. Well, it's now I'm running for true. My foot struck in a mango root. I fall down inside a tomb. And then I woke up with a zoom, zoom, zoom. The scream I made, I felt the whole world shake. I am now in big trouble. This time I sure I see the devil. I see a tall white horse on top of a big black cross. Another ball out, oh God, I'm dead. The horse said, Teach, come go to bed. You talk about run. I nearly burst me head. Run. The living running from the dead. Run. I go say, don't run, my lad. Come let us play a game of cards. Well, it's now I'm running for true. My foot struck in a mango root. I fall down inside a tomb. And then I woke up with a zoom zoom. As I reach the street, a tall gentleman I meet. I were feeling so happy to tell him of my fright in the cemetery. He said, I can understand. You're a wild young man, but sir, you're not to be blamed. When I was alive, I was just the same. You talk about run. I nearly burst me head. I living running from the dead. I go say, don't run, my lad. Come let us play a game of cards. Well, it's now I'm running for true. My foot struck in the mango root. I fall down inside a tomb. And then I woke up with a zoom zoom.
Cheers, everyone. You know, hit me up on Twitter, give me a reason to use it, and I will use it more. It's the only way to know if I'm going live. It's the only way to see exclusive memes of me making fun of people that make fun of me. And you can decide for yourself if I go too far. So cheers, cheers, cheers deep. Cheers everyone on YouTube, Rumble, Kick, Gmar on Rumble, Doug Slug on YouTube, Deep on Kick. You know, when you guys chat, it makes the show more fun. Most of my enemies ask you for money. I just want to have fun with you. I just want to spread love and joy. And it's not going to feel like that when the song I Hope the Worst comes up next. But here we are, okay? Nathan is here. He's backstage. Let's just rip the Band-Aid off. I'm kind of dreading it because You know, how do you tell someone that they don't exist? Like, this is so awkward and weird for me personally. But here we go. Let's see. Oh my God, I'm so nervous. So here he is. The one and only.
Hey, how you doing, man? Is that you?
It's, you know who it is, brother.
What's up, man?
You know I'm
Long
always
time no
here for you
see.
too, man.
How's everything going?
Good, man. Long time no see for sure, dude. But I mean, let's just get down to business, brother. You hit me up. You were not very happy. Like, I couldn't even imagine how pissed off I would be if someone claimed that I didn't exist. Like, I can't even imagine how pissed I would be if someone thought I was imaginary.
Well, well, you know the legend of Nasty Nate, man. It's hard to believe for some people. And you know, can't nobody rattle my cage. I ain't worried about them.
So okay, so I'm gonna let you know what people have said about you, man, because I need you to clear the air.
All right, brother. Hit me.
Maybe I should pull up your picture so people remember what you look like.
That's like, let them know. Let them know.
Let me see.
I hope it's a good. Get my good side.
Oh, there we go. Okay. So yeah, man. So one of the allegations, first and foremost, like, people were saying this a lot, but someone credible, known as Sally Rabbits, known by other names as well, she claims that allegedly you're not real. You are. So here's what she claims. Okay. She's saying that you're not real. You never met her at Walmart. You never went on a date with her to the sushi spot where you said you didn't even get anything to eat. You went and got Taco Bell afterwards, and she made you get Taco Bell for her also. But she's claiming you don't exist at all, and that her boyfriend, her live-in boyfriend, you know, you know this type of situation. The guy's broke. He gets himself engaged to some poor fucking simp of a lady, and then now they're living together in his dad's house in the kitchen. So she's claiming that allegedly you were her boyfriend, or I guess she's saying you don't exist, and that her boyfriend played you after being begged by Nal and after being begged by, Sally, which she goes by other names, but we'll just call her Sally for the sake of the show.
Brad Pitt couldn't play me, brother. Let me tell you.
Who?
I'm as real as they come. Brad Pitt couldn't play me. You couldn't get McConaughey and Woody together in one person to make me up. I'm as real as they come. Ain't no acting.
So, but what do you think, like, would motivate her to claim that you're do you think that maybe she thinks I'm getting a little bit too much, too many eyes on my channel or something, and so she's trying to say, oh, that interview's not even real, because I don't understand it, man. Like, you said you met her, she doesn't even live in the same state, right? So it's like, do you know of this Sally chick? Because I know you were with Nal for like a week or two. Did she, is there something there? Like, why would she say that you were her boyfriend?
Now, I'm not sure who this Sally Saggy Tits is, but I can tell you this: she don't know a goddamn thing, and she's misinformed. And little Dick, Shrimp Dick John, or whoever his name is, living in the kitchen. She and him belong in there. That's besides. That's where women belong anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Anyway, I kind of know what you mean.
You know. So this is ridiculous, man. I want to start from the top here, okay?
Yeah, I know. I said a lot of allegations, so start from the top, brother. Let us know what's going on.
Yeah, I get a call recently from my buddy here, Block Party, and he's telling me they're talking all this stuff. And I'm just down by the river, enjoying a nice sunny day, Listen to my favorite Kanye album, the new one. Dun, dun, dun. He's got some real good ones on him. I really like that guy. But also, I start to get upset because I'm sitting here and I'm thinking they think my buddy Black Party's lying and they think I'm fake. So we set up the interview. Yeah, of course, brother. I got your back. Nasty Nate's always here for you. But I think it's downright disrespectful to tell me I don't exist after I gave her the dickens of her life. And I think that's what it comes down to, Black Party. She doesn't want to be exposed for the hoe she is. So you know, Nasty Nate, he put that thing on her. I busted her wide open, tore that barracuda apart, went deep sea diving all up in there. And now she's probably scared that she's going to lose this little piece of shit, basement dwelling, incel, cuck of a boyfriend she's got. If he finds out that the reason her legs are still shaking is because she came to see Nasty Nate, and I got all up in that ass.
Oh my God. So you're saying that? No. So you flew Sally out to meet up with you and Nal to like get in that?
Excuse me about that. I got caught up in what I was saying. Not we're talking about Jessica.
Oh, okay. So you bust that that was some barracuda shit. Oh,
yeah, that was some barracuda.
It's so that actually makes sense.
Yeah. Sorry about the names there. Sally Rabies was not there.
Oh, okay.
It was just 3 people. It was me, Nasty. It was the other Nasty, Jessica, and then this DBOD. And for all the viewers at home don't know what this DBOD is, it's this big old dick.
Okay, come on, we're on YouTube. All right.
Oh, sorry. Big old penis. Put a P at the end. Oh, sorry about that.
Oh, come on, Nate. Nah, we're all good, man. You know what? You are worth getting banned for, man. For real.
I appreciate that, man.
So, but here's my thing. So, like, you don't like. What's the deal with Sally though? Like, why would she make those lies up about you?
Well, you
like,
know,
did you not? So you're saying you never met her at all?
I don't know no Sally, no. but I get what's going on here. See, you know, the friend always has the refrigerator trying to protect them, you know? So this short, bald, probably fat and ugly, saggy tit Sally Rabies was probably trying to defend her friend. And you know what? Fuck both of them. Fuck them all. Because Nasty Nate's above it all, okay? Kind of fly my own plane, you know? Live a quarter mile at a time. And it ain't my fault. It ain't my fault she was wandering around looking for that thing in the parking lot and I just happened to be there. After I went 1v1 with a raccoon, mind you. And I won.
Oh, so so Sally wouldn't even know if you existed or not.
Yeah, no, she's a straight up lie. I think the lie is the other way around, my brother.
Wait. I'm sorry, man. My beer went down the wrong pipe. Wait, what do you mean? The lie is the. She said that tonight?
Oh no, not tonight.
Wait. You said she said it tonight, bro.
Well, I just think she sounded like you when you were joking.
We haven't seen her, so you would know better. You are over there. You're over in the Virginia Beach area.
Listen now, Nasty Nate's a stud and all, but we don't like to keep them around, you know. We like to have fun and then we send them back home, you know.
Okay.
That's what Nasty does. He takes them down, he dicks them good, and he cuts them loose. That's my
honestly. Honestly, that's like that's pretty chivalrous. Honestly, that's kind of like
I mean,
I found myself in that position before too, where I was like, you know what, we had our time, and God bless you, and it was a good time, but
God has not blessed that. Hey, listen, I know I'm talking shit right now, and they all can't be 10s, you know? They're not all going to be 10s, you know? I'm just gonna keep shooting rockets out there like Elon, and man, hopefully I get to the stars, you know?
Wow,
but
that
until
is
then, I can keep landing in West Virginia's Walmarts.
That is, damn, brother. Man, when you when you put it like that, it's just, it makes so much more sense.
Oh, I think the lie was the other way around, brother. I think.
Yeah. So what did you mean by that? The lie was the other way around.
Yeah, these cracker jacks think they can throw dirt on Nasty Nate's name. On me, Nathaniel. You can come after me. Ha, you wish. I'll always be here, especially when I got buddies like Black Party that give me a platform to fight back.
Hey,
and I
listen,
think the lie
man.
is that.
Listen, my thing is everyone deserves a voice, even my worst enemy. I would give them at least 2 minutes on my own platform just to get it off. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, you hit me up. You were like, dude, like people are saying, like, first off, she wouldn't even know if you existed or not because she's over wherever she's at.
Like I said, I think they were in panic mode. They knew you got a hold of me. They knew we talked. They said, how the hell? They were like, Nasty Nate must know everyone. And I do. I get around. I've been some places. I know some people. I've been around. And I think they concocted the whole thing to come after you and me.
No.
They know that she came down and took all 10. And then I sent her home. She wasn't the same woman again. I mean, like you said it yourself. She was gone for how long? No one knew where she was? That's because she was delirious. She was probably still wandering around looking for this big old D. And she couldn't find it because I was see you later alligator quarter-mile down the road. But I think they lied. That's my theory. That is my theory, that they lied. You know?
Wow.
And then they concocted it.
They're trying. So you're saying that it's a big. So you're saying it's a big cover up. They're trying to cover this up. That
switch.
And it kind of makes sense because it's like, because here's I don't know if you saw the full allegations. I know you were like upset that it's like people think I don't exist. Like, you know, everyone deserves a voice. Like, even like, what are you gonna say? Trans people don't exist yet? Next, you know what I mean?
Well, that's a colorful topic. I'm gonna avoid.
Yeah, you know,
one.
let's wait for a Rumble. Actually, we'll get off YouTube in a few minutes and we can go to Rumble.
Yeah, well, Nasty Nate's a unique person, and I don't want to.
But I can't imagine what it would be like for someone to try to like erase your existence and just. So I just needed to give you a voice, brother.
You know what it is, man? The haters are gonna hate, brother. They ain't never gonna go away. It's like haterade. It's just built into their blood. It pumps through their hearts like Kool-Aid. They just love it. Just haterade Kool-Aid. And
just straight into the veins.
Yeah, straight into the veins, like the dope those three shoot up. I know they crackheads. They gotta be crackheads. Probably sleeps on the floor, a little dirty ass floor. You know?
Wait. So did you actually get into like, were you at Nal's house or did you have her come over your place?
Oh, no. My place. Always my place. Especially since it's mobile.
So you probably, you know? did you FaceTime her and like check out her place and like, you come over here, sweetheart?
Well, she kind of gave me a rundown. You know, I tried not to listen to too much she had to say. I was trying to get to work, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, we talked a little bit and she told me this and that. And I could just imagine, if I was there, just the kind of people they are, especially after this whole I'm not real. So you're going to pretend that we didn't do the nasty at least 4-5 times and you're just going to forget about us?
Yeah.
Nasty Nate's forgettable. And that's why I think it's all a plot. It's a plot. She's trying to erase me. She's memory holding me.
Memory holding. Like 1984 type shit.
That's right. I'm telling you, just like they did to Shazam. You know, because I know Sinbad was in that movie.
I saw that movie. I saw that movie too, bro. Like I literally saw it.
No,
with real. Sinbad, right? That was my favorite actor as a kid, and half of the reason was because of that movie, Kazam.
I love that guy, and he was in the first Kid, man. That was a great movie, man.
Wait, so we have a comment. Someone said, "Wait." So the reason why she hasn't streamed is because you blew her cheeks out so bad.
Right. Rumor is her legs are still shaking. Teeth chattering. Still shaking and baking, baby.
Oh my God, man. I'm kind of prude, so I couldn't even imagine busting cheeks that bad where no one's even seen her in like 2 months.
When Nate does his little shimmy, shimmy, shim all the ladies go crazy. I gotta say, I guess I got it from my daddy. You know, it's just a pair of lady man. Yeah, ladies man. It's in the jeans, figuratively and literally in the jeans.
So, Nate, what are your thoughts on the Jews? Actually, you know what? Wait 1 second. We're gonna switch over to Rumble. We're gonna switch over to Kick, and then you can answer that question. Okay? So I'm gonna play a little bit outro. Please stay with us.
All right.
If you can, if you have time, brother. I know you're busy. What do you do for are you a trucker? I kind of felt like you were a trucker for some reason.
Well, a lot of people get that, especially with the way I dress so fancy and I look so nice all the time. And they think, oh man, this guy's got to be rich. Got to be like a truck driver or something. And I'm not. I do a little stuff online, you know, a couple of things here and there. And, you know, I do odds ends to make them meet. But
okay.
I got a lawsuit from a while back that's been keeping me going for a long time, man. Let me tell you.
Really? Okay. So, you know, when we get back, expand on what that lawsuit is. And then we can get into some more controversial topics. I really want to hear your opinion on a couple things.
Yeah, you know what?
If you got time, brother. I mean, I know you're a busy guy, but if you got time, I'd love to keep having you on. We're gonna switch off of YouTube here now in like 5 minutes.
For you, brother, I'll stick around.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. We will be right back. Not on YouTube, but on Rumble, on Kick. You guys should be on there already. Gmar's over on Rumble. He's donated $4,000 in the past 2 months. You guys aren't doing shit on YouTube.
Right. I didn't want to brag about it, but since you brought it up, of course, man, I always got to support you. You know it.
Hope the word.
All right, brother. We'll check back in with you in like 5 minutes.
I hope your breath stay with a dookie smell. I hope soon as you get them done, bitch, you break every fucking nail. I hope you wake up and realize you gotta tell. I hope when Jesus come, you the only person there he send to hell. I hope your kids go to school and just fail. I hope you open a mailbox every day and that bitch ain't got no mail. I hope the plug serve you off a broke scale. I hope your house burned down and you can't find no hotel. I hope roaches crawl on you when you sleep. I hope you never have sex, but it still burn when your ass pee. I hope
we're gonna find out if you guys still love Nate or not really hard when we get back on YouTube, on Rumble and Outkick. Not on YouTube. I'm sorry, YouTube.
Get COVID and can't never smell through your nose. I hope your best friend group chat get exposed.
I wish we could have more fun on YouTube.
You ain't even got no hoes.
I love you.
I hope you allergic to your shirt. I hope it's
this song goes out to Now, Sally, John.
At work. I hope they see boo-boo crumbs when you twerk. I hope they show your close friends to everybody at your mama church. I hope everybody you love hate you. I hope you heard that first part I made and everything came true. I hope it's a bank robbery and they blame you. Hope they go to your mama house and take her to jail and say she robbed the bank too. I hope your Roku remote forever lost. I hope you paid your light bill and you sad when you home because they off. I hope you spill milk all over your bed. Hope you get a wig and when you take it off, the glue take every fucking edge. I hope you wake up around the children of the corn. I hope every time you crank up your car, it start the car alarm. I hope your road's the only one they made the form. I hope you think it worked perfectly, but really, that bitch got a thorn. I hope you wake up and you doubled in height. I hope when you eat, you gain a pound with every single bite. I hope you the first black person to catch lice. Hope no matter what you drinking, it tastes just like a McDonald's Sprite. I hope the worst. I hope you get bit by a tiger. I hope you drop your brand new iPhone in a hot ass fish fry. I hope the top half of your face just get lighter. I hope you get Will Smith face slapped by an MMA fighter. I hope your left leg and your right leg switch. I hope soon as you get up out the shower, your whole body itch. I hope your top lip grow bigger than the bottom. I hope you run out of gas and when you walk to get some gas, they ain't got it. I hope your shoes shrink as soon as you buy them. I hope all of your friends throw a party and your ass don't get invited. I hope you accidentally piss off Mike Tyson. I hope you piss him off so fucking bad, all he think about is biting. I hope you wake up on a deserted island. I hope ain't nothing wrong with your baby, but your baby keep on crying. I hope the money call, but your phone on silent. I hope you drive all the way to work just for them to tell you that you fired. I hope you get heartburn with every blink. I hope you comb your hair in the mirror and it fall out in the sink. I hope your new trick of police when y'all link. I hope it's 3 tablespoons of salt at the bottom of everything you drink. I hope the worst. I hope a cluck steal all your clothes. I hope you ain't got no grill, but every last one of your teeth is gold. I hope you wake up and you 80 years old. I hope when you get horny, you open that little drawer and your whole vibrator explodes. I hope the worst. I hope the worst. I hope. Yeah, I hope the worst. Yeah, I hope I hope the worst. Yeah, I hope the worst.